Welcome back to today's video. The psychological fact about older woman. And this is how the older woman flirting. I know there's a lot of gentlemen, they are always wonder about this. But let me telling you and let me be honest about this. I'm here just to giving you a fact about older woman. And this we always used to call it. It can be physical, it can be emotional, it can be sexual, it can be even mentality. These are the things which is always happening to an older woman. So if you are just new member, my gentleman, to this channel, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Don't pass without subscribe. If you are a returning member always, thank you so much for always passing by. Remember to like the live and don't forget to share this live to some gentlemen out there, other king out there, and telling them. These are the psychological fact about older woman. And this is how the older woman flirting. Remember, don't forget also just to give this video a super thanks or to send a gift. So let's diving in today's video. So how? I know that is always you to wonder. How older woman, what the psychological fact they is always sure about the older woman. Let me start for today's video. Number one, how older woman flirting. We always calling older woman always having confident eye contact. Let me tell you, all older woman they really knows what exactly they want. If they want this, they know what they want this. If this is blue and this is black, they always knows from the beginning. If older woman, she is very interested on you. If she is in love with you or she really want to be with you, she having very confident eye contact without even looking back. She don't look down, she don't look on another side, she don't look upward, she's not busy with her phone. When she giving eye contact, she is very confident on it. So that is the first things. As a gentleman, you really need to understand it. But don't cut me wrong. Some other older woman, they can give eye contact because they want to correcting you something. Maybe there's something you do it wrong. In order for you to fix it and change it, she give you very confident eye contact, like give you like a sign, like, no, that is not right, that is wrong. That's sometimes it can really happen. And this is always happen to the one which you always respect them. We are talking about our mother, our grandmothers, our aunties, they correcting us with eye contact. And if there is romantic eye contact, which I'm talking about it today, and that is number one. Number two, we are talking about she'll be always meaningful compliment. Let me talk about this. When she complimenting you, she compliments you with a meanings. Not about those women who always used to compliment you and they always used to lie. They always used to play with you. They always want to make sure that they trap your mind. No. When it's coming about the older woman, when they compliment, like you are too handsome, your appearance is amazing, they mean it about it. You need to understand about that. And when she give it to you, that it means she wants you to pay attention. It means she wants you to understand. She already see you on another eyes. So as a gentleman, you really need to do the right things. That is number two. Number three, we are talking about she always having direct conversation. She don't even want to run around the bush. If she want this, she will tell you, I want it. I want to grab it. She don't feeling anything like she need to run around the bush. She doesn't need to give you some story. She need to giving like a blah 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 in order for you to understanding her. No, older women they are very direct. Then when they come into you, they just being very direct on that conversation. That is another thing. Another thing we are talking about, she always attracting you with a body language. You talk with her, she's collecting herself. You know, sometimes action always speaking louder than words. You need to understand about that. So when she always show it, she is not being in peace on one place. She want to attract you through body language. Pay attention, and if you are interested, then you can do the right things. As a gentleman, you really need to know that, okay? That is number 4. But I don't want to count because I will mention a lot. So if I lose count, we keep going. Another thing we are talking about, asking about person question. She will start to ask you about where do you live? Are you living alone? Do you live with somebody? Or that somebody always make you happy? Are you okay with her? She just asks you some question, even you can wonder why she asking it to you and why she want to know more about you. And sometimes the more you reply, the more question is coming. The more you reply, the more question is coming. So the only thing as a gentleman, you really need to understand it, the type of the question, which that older woman, she gave it to you. If she gave you the type of the question, which you're feeling that is not convenient to you to be there with that kind of question, then you can tell them about, I'm not feeling okay with this type of question. And the older woman will understanding that. So if she asking you about the personal question, you need to pay attention on her, because sometimes she is interested, but she don't know how the way she can express it. Sometimes she is interested, but she don't know how you will react about it. Will you accepting her or you will not accepting her? So, gentlemen, you need to understand that. Another thing we are talking about, she always giving you her full attention. She will not even look on the another side. She giving attention which you really want. If you want that full attention, all the woman will give it to you. You know, you can just tell me, I have girlfriend, I have like a wife, I have a fiancé who always used to give me a full attention. But trust me, if you are older woman, if they are interested, if she likes you, she will give you full attention over and over and over. That are the things, and you need to pay attention about that, because sometimes you can just think on your mind, maybe she give me full attention because she is so kind. Sometimes you can just play like yourself, like sometimes your mind can play like that, like she's too kind to me, that's why she have full attention to me. Or she has a nice heart. You know, sometimes some other gentlemen, they can just act like they are not okay, even if they know everything what is going on, but they try to act like a childish. So that is another thing. Another thing we are talking about, she always sharing detail about herself. You just meeting her and she start talk about, I having divorce 10 years ago, or my husband was so bad. And now I living alone in this house. Sometimes I feeling so boring. She just share everything about herself, so you can understanding her. Because sometimes she don't know about if you accepting her because of her age, or you will not accepting her. So in order for her to be sure the age is no matter for you, she try to do all the best just to make sure that she understanding you well before she telling what exactly she want. That is another thing. Another thing we are always talk about, she mirror your behavior. That is another thing. As a gentleman, you really need to know that. I think we are talking about, she always casual flirting, texting, or sometimes even message. On the message, he can just telling about, you're so cute, you're so handsome, what did you do right now? Are you really taking shower? She would just try to flirting, but through the text or the message. But as a gentleman, you really need to pay attention. You really need to understand what her intention towards you. I think we are talking about inviting situation where you are alone. When she know that now is a time you are alone, you don't have anybody on that space, she will start inviting you about, can you come to my space? And she knows she is alone, or she can ask you, can I pass him by? I want to bring something to you. She can cook something and she want to bring it to you. And she asking to come to you, and she knows you are always living alone. And when she coming to you, she want to stay there for a long time. Even sometimes you feel tired, you wish her to go, but she's still there making a lot of conversation, make some story which is not even making sense. So as a gentleman, you really need to understand it. If she inviting you maybe alone, make sure that you invite your friend. So when you invite your friend, she will never be able for her to stay for a long time. She will stay maybe for a couple minutes and then she will be gone. Or when you go to her space, try to go with somebody. So to avoiding all those things to happening. Another thing we are talk about, she always dressing to impress. You know, there's some dress they always use to impress a man. And when you see the type of dress by yourself, you wonder, is she the one wearing this kind of dress? Sometimes you wonder about that. You don't even know about it. She all the time when she see you, she always try to looking amazing, cute, and dressing perfect. And she always pass it in front of you just to make sure that you pay attention on her. So as a gentleman, you really need to understand. But I'm not talking about 100% of all older women. They used to do so because there's some older women that is their own behavior. They used to be like that for a long, long time ago. So if it's happening, it means that is a normal thing. But there's those women who you see that she try to impressing you by any means. She inviting you and you see her, that the dress which she put on herself. Pay attention. I think we are talking about she is confident in making a move. Very confident. Very, very confident. I think we are talking about they don't chasing, but they always attracting you. I want to be honest. Older woman, they never chasing a man. Never chasing a man. They always finding a means to attracting a man, but not chasing a man. You really need to understand that. She will start to care about you. She will start to always pass in front of you. She will always inviting to us to her space. She will always sometimes send you money to you. At the end of the day, you will be already being attracted to her. And you'll be interesting on her because of caring, kindness, and also all kind of good heart which she has. Because most men, they fall in love, and always when you're asking them, they can just telling you about, she is so kind. She has a good heart. She is so pure. She is so honest. You know why? Because other women, they always attract. They don't chase you. That's the things. Another thing we are talking about, she always engage on the topic about intimacy. If you see older woman, she always engage with this type of topic. It means that she saw some sign about she is interested, but she don't even knows how to confessing about it because she don't know how the way you were judging her. As a gentleman, if you just be on that kind of conversation and you see a older woman, she enjoy with that conversation and she don't even want that conversation to stop. Pay attention. I think we are talking about she always are starting the topic about intimacy. She's the one who started. She want to know about your life, your past. She want to know how the thing is always going. She want to know about, are you already dating an older woman? That's a question which she will ask me to you. And she want to know about that and how it would be if one day you were dating her. That are the things. Other gentlemen, you really need to understand how you reply back to her in order you don't need to make her feeling upset or feeling bad about it. That's the only thing which you need to do as a gentleman. But let me be honest. Not to this all the point is apply for all older women. Some older women, they can do all the things which I mentioned to you, but they are not interested. And they are not into you. Sometimes there is older woman, they are never falling in love. They always want to pray. And that's it. But there's other older woman, they can do so, but because of caring, kindness, and sometimes even with a good heart. So as a gentleman, you need to reading her very well. And after you're reading a woman very well, and you will understand it. If she is interesting on me or she want only to use me or she want only to play with me. That's the thing which you need to do. I know a lot of gentlemen know to read a woman. If take your time, and if you get your time, then you will understand what had the real intention towards you. That are the things as a gentleman you really need to know. So guys, let me know to my comments section right now if in case you're having any question about the psychological fact about this. If there is no question, let's meet later to our second live. So if you want to send in any message, please send emoji in my live right now, and then I can wait your question. So let's waiting all the question which people has. So the moment we're waiting, let's do something. I just waiting for the question. If you have the question, you can comment on my live, and after comment on my live, then I will reply back to your question. So send emoji first before you type it. I give only 30 seconds just to get the question, and if within 30 seconds no question, no emoji, then we end the live. So now we almost like 16:10, so we just do until 16:30, so we can end from there the live. So I just keep waiting for your question, guys. My name is Miss Euphora. If you are just new member on this channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you really love me, just subscribe. If you are a returning member, please thank you so much for always passing on my channel. Don't forget to like. Don't forget also to share the video to some gentlemen and the other king out there, and let them know about the psychological fact about women. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. As we promised, we end the live in 16:30, and it's already 17. So until next time, and I love you all, and ciao for now. Let's meet into our second live. Bye-bye.